First rule of recording any video, making sure your equipment is working. 45 minutes of video, no audio. Anyways, so this will hopefully be quicker than it was before, because the original video was 48 minutes long. So someone had asked me, a couple of different older clients, what is cryptocurrency and how does it work? Well, I'm not a professional in this particular, this is a financial thing, but for some reason, because I work in computers, work on computers, people think, well, it's a computer thing, I would know. So I did spend the last couple of days and actually putting real money into this to kind of like tinker with it and learn about it, so on and so forth, so I can make a video on it. So what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency, you probably know it as Bitcoin, but there are literally thousands of different cryptocurrency out there. Some are tradable, some are not. So you have public ones which are tradable, and private ones which are strictly just between whomever. Never did find the answer for that, but I assume it would be big companies moving money around in a convenient way. So cryptocurrency is basically, well, there's a whole article here. You could read it on Coinbase. The article is free to read. It explains what cryptocurrency is. You know, who was the first cryptocurrency, which we know is Bitcoin. You know, and so on and so forth. They talk about the different types of cryptocurrency, things to remember, the advantages and disadvantages of cryptocurrency, the privacy, the security, how you could use it, you know, for your personal and business if you wanted to accept cryptocurrency as a form of payment, and so on and so forth. Is it the future of finance? Possibly, especially when we start moving off-world. Say you have a friend who lives on the moon. Obviously, sending money by wire transfer might be a little bit difficult. So cryptocurrency might be the solution for that in the future. You know, talking about stable coins, and I'll show you some stable coins and why they are necessary, and so on and so forth. So, like I said, I put some real money into this. This is my spreadsheet I use for tracking, just so I know what's going on and so on and so forth. Because if you look at this, see if this will load up. Let's go and look at it live. View the exchange. Yeah. For the vast majority of you, this will make no sense. For those who know how the stock market works, this probably makes a little bit more sense to you. Same concept as stock market. You buy low, sell high, make money. The disadvantage to the stock market is you have to buy a minimum of one share. With cryptocurrency, you can buy pieces. And if you're looking at the trade history over here, going by, you see people who are selling like 0.21, 0.14, 0.34 of a particular, in this case, this is the Bitcoin market in the US. So yeah, let me blow this up so you can truly appreciate this. These are the people who are selling, these are the people who are buying. That's how the market is played out. There is no controls, none. So if there happen to be more sellers than buyers, or more buyers and sellers, I assure you that these numbers here that you're seeing over here, and as fast as this is moving, this is all artificial intelligence. That means lots of rich people have programs to do all this stuff for them. This type of market is not for you and me, at least on this level. This is not going to work for you and me and the average person, because we don't have the money to buy an artificial intelligence program to do this for us. So yeah, it's kind of frightening to see how fast these artificial intelligences are moving this money around between buyers and sellers and so on and so forth, and that's what's driving this price. This price is strictly confidence. There is nothing backing that up. Nada. This is what the current market value is. If you remember how Bitcoin started way back then, let me go get into the Bitcoin market here. This is my portfolio. You see I've got current value of $81.40. My total investment into it was $80.14. Yay, I'm up. So let's find Bitcoin here. As you see, I have $4.92. I was gifted $5 from Coinbase. Yes, if you sign up for Coinbase and go through the validation process, they will give you $5 in Bitcoins. Plus, you can earn other Bitcoins. So there's Fetch and Clover and Graph and AMP and Stellar, and you can earn free crypto by reviewing these little articles, doing a quiz. You pass the quiz, they give you $1 or $2, depending upon how it's done. I think Comp gives you 3, and I think Stellar gives you a total of 10. Yeah, total of 10. So I think they have 5 tests. But yeah, you can get some freebies out of this, but it's not going to be life-changing. Trust me. Most of my stuff here, you see the ones I have in orange, those were the freebies I earned. So just remember that. These ones here I got marked in green and blue. These are interest-bearing coins. And you might scratch your head saying interest-bearing. Yes, some of these that if you put money into it and you hang on to it, they will pay you an interest. Some pay you daily, some pay you weekly, some pay you every 3 days, and some only pay you monthly. Just to give you a heads up, let me go into my portfolio. As you can see, I have a little bit of money in all of the Bitcoins that, or not Bitcoins, excuse me, all the crypto that earn interest. And in 2 days, I still have not yet made a penny. I've made almost a half a penny, but not a penny. Average interest rate 3.33%. That is far better than any bank right now with a savings account. This is USD Coin. This is one of those what they refer to as a stable coin. For every dollar you buy, an actual dollar is deposited in one of 100 different banks around the world. Stable coins are used to stabilize the market. If we didn't have these stable coins, they would just shatter everything. Oh, gotta go, client. Alright, so where was I before I was interrupted? I took a computer in, I've got it working on the workbench already. I know, it didn't take long, at least to start the process. Anyways, back to cryptocurrency. Some of your cryptocurrency draws interest. For example, USD Coin, it's actually money deposited into a bank. You get 1.5% interest off that. That is better than most banks are paying for savings accounts. This one, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Day pays 2%. Tens Tezos pays 4.5. 4. Cosmo pays 5. If you're a small-time investor, probably the best thing to do is park your money in these accounts, because you're not going to make money off of crypto buying and selling unless you have tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars where little changes can make a difference. Park your monies in these accounts. Check them every day, make sure that you're still making money and so on and so forth. But park your money in these accounts. If you can afford daily deposits, great. If you can afford weekly deposits, great. If it's monthly, $5 over the course of 30 years makes a big difference when it comes to time to retire. As you can see, I've only had this for 2 days, and I've almost made a half a penny already. USDA pays out monthly. Daya pays out every 3 days. Let me find Daya here. Oh, Daya pays out daily. Ethereum 2, which I don't have access to it yet because it's not tradable yet, pays out daily. Algoria, or whatever you want to call it, they pay out daily. The other ones every 7 days, every 3 days, and monthly. USDA pays out monthly. So spreadsheets are important, or however you want to track what you have purchased. If you go up and join by Coinbase, let me know. I will send you a link. I will need your email address. When you sign up, you will get a $5 bonus. It takes a couple of days. You have to go through the whole process of validating yourself, but you'll get $5 in Bitcoins. When I make $100 in here, I get $10. You get $10. And no, Coinbase is not paying me for this, so just so you know. But a spreadsheet or some type of transaction log so you know what you got and how much it was worth when you bought it, so you do sell it. You know where you got to sell it at. So let's look at AMP, which is one of my freebies. That's why it's marked in orange. Anytime you buy and sell, there is a fee associated with that. Please make sure you understand that. So if I wanted to make my money back on AMP, so I earned $3, so it was free. It didn't really cost me anything, so I can sell it at any time and actually make money on it because it's, you know, minus the 99 cents. But if we go and look at AMP, what's AMP paying right now? AMP is currently at $2. Oh, I'm sorry. AMP is currently at 5 cents roughly. So if I sold it at 5.14, I would actually lose $1.20. So yeah, you might want to remember that. Even though it didn't cost me any money, overall long term, I mean, I would be ahead by $1.80 because it didn't cost me any money. However, you buy low and sell high. Low free is the cheapest price you can go. But if I wanted to sell it and cover the 99-cent fee, I would have to get 7.3 cents out of it. And yeah, I don't think it's ever been that price in a long time. Let me take a look. In the last month, 7 cents. So yeah, it's possible 8 cents. So yeah, if I could have sold it back on August 23rd, which I didn't have an account back then, I could have sold it and made money. Not a whole lot, but I would cover to my expenses. So something to remember there. Let's see, Bitcoin, like I said, that's just an outrage. This is how much my portfolio is worth at the moment, at the current market value. If I wanted to see how much it was worth to trade, you would go into trade. This is going to show you all of those assets. These are all the tradable ones. You see Bitcoin's right on top because it is the most expensive and the longest running one. But really, let me show you this. Let me go into all assets. Now, Coinbase does not have access to all of the currencies in the world. So, as you can see, where it says not tradable, they don't have access to it. And you can see there are some that are just pitiful, pennies. And if you look, you find AMP. AMP is in there somewhere because it's one of the lower ones. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. AMP is usually around about what, 5.1? So a little bit further down the list, which is nice. I'm not completely broke, but let's flip this around to show you the most expensive Bitcoin, most expensive cryptocurrency out there, Glyph, at $939,000 per unit. Not tradable. Yeah, Punk is going for $701,000 per unit. Not tradable. Because they're not on this market. This is the market exchange I'm using is Coinbase. Simply because I thought it was the easiest to use. Like I said, on the pro side, we saw that. That's absolutely, oh my God. But when you get into tradable assets, which is the ones they have access to, the highest one's on top, Bitcoin. I own a little bit of Bitcoin, $5 worth. So that's kind of frightening, but you go over to your watch list here and it shows you all your assets, and you can put these in any order you want. I have this in the order that will match my spreadsheet. So, excuse me, this one I would not sell unless it just was really through the roof, because that's an interest-bearing one. I make money off that just by holding it. AMP I will sell. Like I said, it's 51.4, so that's 5 cents and a part of another penny. And like I said, if I tried to sell it, I would actually lose money, even though it was given to me for free. So something to remember. Go back to here, go back to the watch list. You know, Bitcoin is up. You see, these percentages are based on the difference. This is why you need to look at your own spreadsheet, because Yeah, where's my favorite one here? Trenzo, Cosmo. Cosmo is up 10%. Trezzo is up 14%. Those are impressive numbers, right? Hell, Fetch is up 9. But these numbers for you will absolutely be meaningless, because what you want to look at is, and since we're trading, Cosmo is 28.21. Earns 5% interest. That's why I wouldn't give it up to save anything for right now. Current one is 28.19. I acquired Cosmo at 22.72. My market, if I wanted to sell it, would be 28.33. So I would actually not quite lose money on it, but pretty close. I'm sorry, 28.17. So I would lose 3 cents if I sold it. Yeah. And of course, Cosmos was free. So one of those freebies, I think. Or nope, I got that for free. I'll show you where the free stuff is. Go over here, Fetch, Clover, Griff, Amp, Stellar, Compound. So yeah, Cosmo I actually bought. And I bought it, I think, because it was one of those portfolio, or one of those cryptos that you can earn interest on. So I threw $5 in. So almost up to half a penny. So yeah, just a brief overview. Is it safe to use crypto for investments? Again, consult your tax professionals and your accountants and stuff like that on how it would work best for you. I'm not a professional in those areas, but I can certainly see the advantage of taking $5 a week and dropping it into those interest-bearing accounts, and like I said, you just let it stack for years on end, and then when you go to cash it out, again, your accountants will tell you, you're earning interest on it. So if you earn over $600, you're going to get a 1099 INT or miscellaneous form from Coinbase for your interest. Please remember, you have to claim that on your taxes, and when you sell it, if you make a whole bunch of money on it, that is considered capital gains, most likely. Consult your professionals. You're going to pay that tax too. So, but yeah, if you're just parking it in here and letting it grow over time, for us poor people, that's the way to do it. Certainly you can dabble in other cryptocurrency just to play around. For example, I went in and bought Douchecoin simply because my son-in-law and some of my other family members have Douchecoin. So, of course, they are Elon Musk fan. I like Elon. I'm not a big fan, but I like Elon. And this is also referred to as the internet meme coin, because it was created as a meme. And if you look at the overall lifetime for this, when it was first created, you see it was absolutely worth crap. And then all of a sudden it started growing, got up as high as 74 cents. And I think that was not too long ago. Yeah, a couple of months ago. And then, it's normalized back to where it's been for a while. And so, yeah, things to remember. So if you would have got this just as you was coming in, and say you bought $100 worth at a penny, and then you sold it at $100 worth at 74 cents, that's not bad. I want to say, what, $74? That's not bad at all. But yeah, most of us will miss out on this, because I'm sure if I went and look at the time, see if it'll show us. Oh, that was 8 o'clock in the evening. So yeah, if you was up when it hit that mark, you could have made $740. It is what it is. So you have to constantly watch it, unless you are rich and have an artificial intelligence. Excuse me, don't know where that came from. Unless you're rich and have an artificial intelligence to do the work for you, you're gonna have to do it manual. And so buying and selling, not too complicated. There's a buy option, there's a sell option, there's a convert option. Yeah, so you could convert Dougecoin into Bitcoin. And there's a fee associated with that, by the way. Same with buying and selling. There's a fee associated. It's a percentage. So just be aware of it. If you looked at my spreadsheet here, you see I have some of them marked with a fee. That's how much it costs to buy it. I bought $5, cost me 99 cents. So I only didn't get $5. I got $4.01. So that's the value of it. and that's how much I actually own. And when you do the math, it comes out to such and such. Or no, this is how much I own. This is the value of it. And when you do the math, this is why it comes out to what it actually worth to you, because they take their 99 cents or their fee off the top, and then the difference is what you get in currency. So yeah, kind of remember that. Yeah, I think this is going to be true for any marketplace, regardless of who they are. Like I said, I'm using Coinbase. If you want an invite to it so we can both make a little bit of money off of it, I'd be glad to send you one. They don't pay me for this. Just someone had asked me about crypto. So like I said, the probably the smartest thing to do is buy $30 worth of crypto, park it in these accounts because they make interest. And then anytime you get an extra $30, park it in these accounts, and just do this over the course of a year, over the course of a decade, and I'm sure you will make a little bit of money. It will take this when you're poor. It takes a while. No lie. I mean, if you're buying a house, your typical house loan is 30 years. Why? Because you're poor. If you had $100,000 to buy your house, you'd buy it outright in cash and not have to worry about it. But yeah, it doesn't work that way. So yeah, if you got an extra few bucks to throw into a stable coin that earns you interest, that would probably be the way to go. If you want to dabble, buy and sell, just watch your prices. Under the portfolio size, it shows you how much your investment actually is currently, right now, when the page loads. Now, we're talking about milliseconds. This can change in a millisecond time frame. So just remember that it's up $299. Time you click sell, it's dropped to $114. Yeah, just remember that's, and the stock market is like that too. Just be aware. So, but yeah, if you want to dabble in this, I think I bought $4.01 in Douchecoin. It's now worth $3.42. I can't sell it until it goes up to $5, and then I can sell it, clear the fee, and actually break even. So that's what you're looking at. So just a quick overview of my thoughts. Again, consult your professionals. These are the people who are better trained and better knowledgeable into this. If you want an account for Coinbase, let me know. I will send you a link. And the reason why I say that, because when you're sending out a link, let me find it here. Go back to home. Here it is. So if I send you a link, it says you can get $10 in free $10 in free crypto. It's $10 in Bitcoin when you buy your first $100. You make a $100 deposit, you get $10. I get $10. Hey, everyone wins. $100 is a lot of money. So remember that. But if you want to invest, let me know. I will send you an invite. I mean, you can go there yourself, and but if we work together, we make an extra $10. So kind of remember that. And like I said, you see, I've got my value when I bought everything, $80.14. My value right now, $81.96. Yay, I'm rich. So yeah, there's my review on cryptocurrency in the markets. Are they safe? Yes. Are they secure? Yes. Is there any government oversights on them? No. Therefore, everything is at risk. Excuse me. Is it the currency of the future? Maybe. We'll see. The advantage to, if the whole world died right now, it doesn't matter. If one country died, your crypto is still safe. That's the advantage of it. If you're dead, though, then someone's going to have to find your password to get in. So, but because there is no centralized organization, bank, government that controls the crypto, literally, if your country goes from stable to a war zone and you escape to, let's say, Haiti, I know, the irony, right? Your crypto will follow you. So, and you're safe, so it wouldn't matter. So that's the advantage of it. It's all kept online. There's no central organization that controls it, manages it, runs it. It's a collection of computers and artificial intelligences across the world, buying, selling, and it's all built on faith. how the US dollar is right now. There's no gold backing up the US dollar. It's all faith. And that's how crypto works. It's all faith. So, like I said, and it's when your crypto wallet is this big with numbers and letters, yeah. You know how I tell people super strong passwords? Your crypto wallet is this big. And that's on font 12. So you can imagine how big that wallet is. So yeah, brute force taking over your accounts. They would rather breach your online account to get to your platform than to try and actually steal money for you, because it's I don't want to say it's impossible, but it's very, very difficult to do. So in that original article up here I referenced in the beginning, they talk about that it would take something like $4 billion in hardware to breach the system. Yeah, and that's hypothetical. So yeah, so if you want to learn more, I would say join up on a marketplace. Like I said, Coinbase, I can send you the link, and you can join. And when you join, after about a few days, after you go through the steps of validating who you are, you get $5, and then eventually you make $100. I get $10, you get $10, we all win. So yeah, that's how you do it. So but this is my little preview of cryptocurrency, because someone asked. Can't say that I have all the answers, but it's an interesting program, and certainly you can make a little bit of money off it if you know how to do it, if you have the money to back it up too. If you're poor, invest it, put it in one of the interest-bearing accounts, and just let it sit. So hopefully that answers your questions. If you do have a computer problem, like the one that came in while I was recording this video, there's our address. Stop in. There's our phone number. You can text that phone number too. This is our service area. We can come to you. You can come to us. Find us on Facebook. We're over on MeWe. Like, share, and subscribe. It does help. Share with your friends. They'd like to know. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later.